Hey people, today I'm cleaning the mass airflow sensor. It threw a code last week, 101, and hopefully that's all it needs is cleaning. So rather than start from the beginning, I'm starting from the end. I just gave this one still attached to the airbox cover, but you can see in there the little wires, I hope. And they're basically what does the job. This is $100. This is part of the body airflow thing, airbox cover, and anyway, those little wires are what do the job. And this thing's worth like $200, but probably all it needed is cleaning. Although it's pretty good looking, so hopefully this is all it needed. The guy at Napa who read the codes for free said that probably just needs cleaning, and they sell this specific product, which is what I used. I almost went with electrical cleaner, and I kept on searching in Wally World until I found a little twin pack of mass airflow cleaner and throttle body cleaner, which I did the throttle body a couple of months ago before this business with the fuel pump last summer that's in the other video where I got ripped off pretty bad. So I'm not going to do the throttle body again today, but I did check the air filter and it's in good shape. If you hold it up and you can see sunlight through it, which I can, they say it doesn't need to be changed, so I'm going to put this sucker right back in there, and I don't know if I can set you up to get a good look here or not. Probably not. It's too bright for anything here. That's reasonable. So I left this end attached because it was easier to take it out this way. There's 4 screws and an electrical connection. Wiggle this sucker back in here. Come on, baby, in you go. There you go. She's in there. Simple enough now to do the tighten up. Do the tighten up. Oh yeah. Remember that old song? That piece of shit song? This is almost too easy. I shouldn't say things like that, but as far as doing a video of, it's really pretty damn easy. But this is all thanks to YouTube. Before YouTube, I couldn't research these things and figure things out. I didn't know squat about engines, and never had a car when I was a kid, so never learned that sort of thing. Tighten this back down. Uh-oh. I purposely put the nuts and stuff far out of the way so I don't drop anything in here. When I change the oil on the Yaris, I'm going to get one of my screwdrivers back. But fortunately, I haven't dropped anything in here yet. That's on there good. This one here, I had loosened it up, the first one. Oh, and one important thing, if you don't learn anything else from this, or no hints or suggestions, do not touch the wires inside the throttle body. It's a very sensitive thing. That's why it costs so much, I guess, but you can't have any contamination, any oils from your skin or something like that. Now these, I don't know who's been in here before. It wasn't me. These are Phillips head kind of screws, and they're in pretty rotten shape. So I don't know who had them out, because I didn't. So maybe this air filter was changed on a shop visit when it was in for other things, but Come back and tighten it down after I make sure all fit. Now this is supposed to, hopefully this is the only problem, like I say, that it needed a cleaning, which you can't tell. It doesn't look bad to begin with, but hopefully that's all it was. And this should improve gas mileage, which is really hard to tell with this truck because I use it to move the camper around the backyard and stuff like that, and it's always basically town mileage that we do. He hasn't been on the highway up to Albany since I was up there in 2010. That's the last really long trip I remember. The rest of it's just towing the camper here and there. So anyway, I guess I could end here. I got one more screw. Fortunately, I'm pretty good at using non-visual techniques because I couldn't see that bugger down there, but I got him. And then one more in the back, probably the hardest one to reach. Where did it go? Come on, puppy. Where the hell's the hole? There's the hole. There's the hole out there. Okay. Oh, screw it down, screw it down. Did you ever watch the other video with the guy who took the octopus into the bar? Someday I'll get around to the punchline. See, octopus can play any musical instrument you put in front of him. So the guy makes a deal with the bartender. You know, I'll entertain your patrons, and you give me free beers every time the octopus does a good job. So they put up a big sign, Octopus Night. Octopus will play any instrument. And the first person brings up a guitar, and the octopus takes it, starts banging out a tune. Somebody brings a fiddle, octopus starts playing. Really good octopus playing musical instruments. And some guy brings a bongo drum, and octopus is playing away, and with all those hands, he really sounded good. And then somebody comes up with bagpipes, and the octopus starts handling it, and the guy is still waiting for more beers because so far the bartender's been taking good care of him. And the octopus is handling it and putting its tentacles all over it, and no sounds, no sounds. So the bartender says, "Ah, he finally got stumped." And no, he says, "No, no. Okay, now we got this part done. I will get around to the punchline, I hope, but I got to pay attention here to what I'm doing." So this piece goes in here with the clip facing this way. This is usually the way I record things. Snap that bastard right on there. And then I did check the oil while I was in here, and everything else looks okay. I had some bastard critters in there. So far I've been very, very lucky. I've had critters in here and critters in the shed, and they didn't need any electrical. So I don't see anything else that really needs washer fluid, brake fluid, and antifreeze. And actually, I haven't checked the washer fluid lately, but I can see it in there, so I guess it's okay for now. So let me start him up and make sure he's in good shape. Can't call it fixed until he runs. Have to hose him off a little bit too. He's pretty damn easy. Come on, big guy. Sounds just fine. I don't think we're going to get an idiot light now, but it wouldn't come on right away anyway. I don't know. He really sounds good. And he's not vibrating at all, so maybe this was a big deal. Even though that thing didn't look very dirty. Now, next thing I might tackle is the belt. They talked about aligning to make sure the belt is aligned to make the squeak stop. So I'll have to look that over again once more on YouTube. And it's really not squeaking very badly. It sounds pretty good. But that's probably got something to do with a pulley. See that shit? But like I say, I have to watch the video again before I would mess with that. So anyway, that's it for today. Sounds good, mission accomplished. And hopefully the engine light will stay off for a while, because it's really getting annoying. Dogs. Hi dogs. Say hello to the people. Hey people! Woof woof. Benny's a good boy. Benny can be loose, Buster can't, but I have them both tied up for their own safety. Anyway, it's the 5th of July, so happy 5th, and have a great weekend. Can't see the red light. There it is. It's very windy today, so I'm going to do a little experiment. I have a piece of cotton stuff that came in a medication jar over the microphone. I'll show you in a mirror when I pass one by the truck or something. So I was going to do a quick garden update anyway, and I'll be out really where the wind is blowing. Not blowing very much now, but you'll see my hair flapping if I stay out here long enough. But anyway, here's the pumpkins. Doing extremely well. And these suckers, whatever they are, they're doing pretty good. I'm not sure what these are either. Hopefully they'll be starting to fruit soon. There's that piece of pineapple top. Now here you can see the wind. Very, very windy, and I'm facing into it. So you should be hearing wind noises if you're going to hear any. But I do have this thing on there. It would be covering the flash a little bit if I was trying to use flash, but since I don't need that, it doesn't matter. So anyway, here we are back at the garden. There's the cucumbers. I'll probably actually have to stake them up on the trellis themselves. They're not doing it well on their own. I do have to get out here after all the rain with the hoe also. I see a bunch of weeds next to the peppers. Here's a row of yellow squash. I think I see a squash in there actually. Yes I do. There's the first yellow. We'll be eating soon. He'll take off good. So we got something here that's pollinating, and this is 40 days anyway. 39 and 40 for planting, and for I did tie some of these tomato plants up, but they're growing faster now too, so I have to check them out. The horseradish I had trimmed all the contaminated bad leaves off of that the snails ate, and that's coming back. I have to do another batch of that for me, and I'll probably do one for Wayne. The scapes we've been eating, harvesting as we go. They're still not too big. They will start to straighten out. The flower pot here is getting bigger, so I don't want to leave them on too long. And then this part up top really isn't very edible, so it's this part down here. So, but I've been harvesting them on demand, and I want to leave a couple on, because when they stand up straight, that's how you know the garlic is ready for harvest. But then also I'll leave that in the ground as long as I can too, because until I need it, there's no sense pulling it up. There's the beans. I'll have to check them for bugs. Before the rains for the past couple of days, they were fine. No new holes. There was some old holes. There's the two early girl down there. There's one more in there that I don't see right now. And then another row of something here. Just getting ready to go into the sun. It's like 1 o'clock or almost 1 o'clock. And there's that one that is in the shade. And then the potatoes over there. So I do have some potatoes, otherwise I'm going to let that go back. Now I'm facing directly into the breeze, as you can see. Pretty good breeze. And we'll see if the microphone's picking that up, because it would be really loud. So I won't find out until I get to the computer and put this on the computer where I can hear. Can't hear nothing really over this. The speakers on the little speaker on this camera is basically useless. So anyway, that's 40 days, and most of these things are due in 70 days, I think, the earliest. So early girl already had those tomatoes on there for quite some time, and that yellow squash over there. So I should be eating soon, mid-July. Let me walk over to a mirror and I'll show you what this thing looks like here. I did make a box too to hold the camera in so I could see in the light, and of course I forgot to bring it out. So here's what the camera looks like with the thing on it. So hopefully it's working. There you go, right there. So hopefully the noise is almost non-existent. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great 5th of July and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully it's as nice as this where you are. The humidity is finally gone. We had 100%, 80-90% the other morning. I had 100% humidity, which is the dew point, which is like soup for air. And then it finally cleared out, and people were closing their windows yesterday because it never got out of the 60s, 63, 64. So today is absolutely beautiful. The breeze is warm and the air is dry, and it's really nice compared to what was yesterday. So anyway, like I say, have a great one. There's our Lazy Susan type things that I dug up off the side of a highway. They came back this year. So have a great day. Bye-bye. Yeah, I couldn't resist doing a quick little segment here in the wind because it was blowing pretty good while I was making sure this thing was, the first video was on there. And it's blowing a little bit now, but not very strong. I'll give it 2 seconds. I'm facing into it now. Doesn't blow when you want it to. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just like your wife. I know. Yeah, excuse me. But how dirty. Anyway, I forgot. What the heck happened? Shut itself off. Anyway, the punchline's from the other joke. The patron brings in the octopus, and the octopus is playing all these other people's instrument, and this guy brings an octopus a bagpipe, and the octopus has got his tentacles all over it, and he's really roughing it up and giving it a hard time, and the bartender says, "Ha, gotcha. There's an instrument your octopus can't play." And the guy says, hey, not so fast. As soon as he figures out he can't fuck it, he'll play it. Have a lovely day. Bye.